We caused a divorce ding-dong ditching. Probably one of the craziest stories I have from high school, definitely top 5, which is pretty significant when you think about what my friends and I did in high school. This all starts on I believe it was like a Thursday or Friday afternoon. We all ran cross country in high school again, so it's summertime practice, it's hot out, and we all went back to my buddy, can't use their names because they're all paranoid, so we go back to my buddy's, we'll call him Biff's house. So we go to Biff's house. He's close to this neighborhood pool. We go to the community pool. We're tossing football around, jumping in and out of the pool. There's families there. And it wasn't like a bad atmosphere. All the moms really were talking to us, enjoying us. We were even throwing the ball with some of their younger kids. Like, just a very, well put together day, good vibes only, no problem. This dad comes in with probably his 3 to 5 year old kid, something that age. He's drinking, and he's out in the corner. And we're not splashing him. We're not causing any issues. We're really just enjoying our time after practice together. Playing catch against each other. There's 5 or 6 of us there. Ball gets tipped, rolls underneath his chair. No issue at first. My buddy Biff gets up, goes to get the ball for us. All of a sudden, this guy just gets up. Fucking idiots, you pieces of shit. Just going off on us. And we're like, whoa. Calm down, dude. We're just playing catch. And Biff, he's not one to shy away from confrontation, but in this case, it's an adult, so he takes a step back. Not going to make a scene in front of all the families there. Says he's sorry, whatever. The guy continues to cuss us out in front of his little kid. Scoops up his kid, marches back to his house. Well, he just yelled at the wrong set of kids, right? So me, Biff, my other friend Beef, call him Beef, we watch him. And we're like, let's see where this fucker goes. So we see him go into the front door of his house, 3 blocks down from the pool. So we're like, okay, we'll remember that. A few days later, the 3 of us, myself, Biff, and Beef, pick up 7-5. We're like, we're going to go pay this guy a visit. So it's like a Friday night, and probably 9:10:30 at night, and we're like, we're going to ding-dong ditch this fucker. So drive back into the neighborhood, park at the pool, and we go over and we I think it was me or Biff went first, ding-dong ditch him, take off, run to these bushes across the street, and he's out on his porch real funny, I'll find you, pussy, da 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 da. So I yell from the bushes, yeah, good luck finding us, bitch, really trying to stir him up a little bit. And then we take off, so he sees us, and he's like, I'll catch you guys. We're like, yeah, fuck you will, this whole thing starts going, it's 4 of us versus this guy. So we wait 20 minutes, we're hiding out behind another group of houses, run across the street, ding-dong ditch him again, door whips open, and we take off running, and we think it's hilarious. So we're about to call it a night, we hop in Biff's BMW, we're driving away, and I'm like, no, let's get him again. And everyone's like, yeah, let's do it one more time. So we drive all the way around to the other side of this neighborhood, park in this cul-de-sac, walk through this long nature trail, back onto his road, come up from the left, up this big hill. His house is right on the edge of this hill, like flat down to the hill. And again, we're in cross-country shape, so we're in phenomenal shape. So it was nothing for us to run through there. Beef's a little slower than us, so Beef stays back on this one. So I've ding-dong ditched him, Biff's ding-dong ditched him, so it's 7-5's turn to go up to this guy's house. And we figure, he's probably onto us, so we gotta handle this properly. So 7-5 is army crawling through this dude's front yard. Me and Biff are over in the corner watching. And all of a sudden, 7-5 gets up, and as soon as he goes to knock on the door whips open, and this dude's like, you sons of bitches, and goes to grab 7-5. 7-5 stumbles back off the porch, turns around, and 7-5's run. So we take off. We scramble to our feet. We take off running. Well, we're laughing at first, right? Because we're like, this is hilarious. This guy's really losing his mind over some high school kids ding-dong ditching him. Well, no sooner than we start laughing, we turn around, and he's charging after us like dad sprint, full speed behind us, and he's a middle-aged, probably 30-some-year-old dude, so he's at first kind of keeping up. We're like, oh shit, so we start full-on sprinting, so we, start to clear some distance, but again, Beef being the slow one, Beef standing at the nature trail, and we're like, run, run. And he's like, what? And we're like, he's chasing us. And Beef looks up and sees him chase us. So he's like, oh shit. We all just started laughing. The dude chased us for probably a good, like, couple 100 feet, like, down the street. And once we cut onto the nature trail, obviously it couldn't keep up with us. We forget about it, like it was a funny thing, but nothing crazy. We get back, Biff's house, spend the night. We had a Saturday morning practice because we were getting ready for this alumni race. So we go to cross-country practice, and, we're still giggling about the whole situation. But it's kind of, back of your head, you're not really thinking about it at practice. At the end of practice, we always had a team huddle where our coach would, like, break down, like, what's coming up. Our coach, again, was a tight-ass, kind of like, wasn't cool with us. But our assistant coach loved us. And ironically, he lived in the same neighborhood, in fact, on the same cul-de-sac as the guy that we had ding-dong ditched. So he comes over to us, and he's like, hey, Ziggy, come here. Pulls me and Biff over to him while the other head coach is, like, talking to us. And he's like, listen, did you guys happen to go ding-dong ditching in my neighborhood a couple of days ago? And at first we're like, I don't know, like, why do you ask? And he's like, well, this guy has some serious anger management issues and really flipped his lid on some high school kids. His wife had to call the cops because he was chasing them down the street. And I think they're actually getting a divorce now. Like, dude really lost his mind. And we're like, whoa. Like, I guess he had some issues with his wife previously. He was kind of a verbally abusive dude, real, like, high-string hothead. And we kind of, like, exposed all that, and all kind of came out that night when he couldn't catch us ding-dong ditching. So they ended up actually, our coach is like, I think they're not going to make it. Like, I think they're getting a divorce. And from there on out, we had to stop ding-dong ditching after that. But that was a classic story. It was pretty wild how it ended. Like I said, one of the wildest ones from all my high school stories. So the three accomplices I was with, you know who you are. And talks with Tom.
Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more, see no more. I was riding around town thinking to myself, is it gonna get easier? I'll be up and away up the street getting paid, but I can't even breathe no more. What's it to me? What can I see? Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more, see no more.
You gotta come to me.
Hey, you got the video. Come on. Come on, dude. I just thought my phone was dead.